Hello and welcome to Two Trees Gaming. We're back with our first battle report of the new edition of the Middle-earth strategy battle game. It's 1,000 points of all mounted Rohan versus 1,000 points of Uruk-hai. I'm Jake and I'll be taking control of the Forces of Good. The army list has been selected by one of our White Wizard Patreons, Jesse, and he's picked an all-mounted Kingdom of Rohan list. It's an insane amount of cavalry, 38 models in total.
24 riders of Rohan, 6 of which have got throwing spears, but they've all got bows, so depending on the opponent, I should be able to kite around and whittle down their numbers before landing a decisive blow. I've got 10 mounted royal guard, 6 of which have got throwing spears, and all the warriors in this army are going to receive +1 to their fight value when they're on the charge and within 12 inches of King Theoden, who's the army general. That means the royal guard can reach a fight value of 5. So the army is led by King Theoden of Rohan, and as I've said, he'll be boosting the fight value of the royal guard and riders of Rohan within 12 inches. He's also got a 12-inch standfast to keep warriors from fleeing in the endgame. He's got a respectable defense of 7 but only 2 wounds and 1 fate, so I need to not be too reckless. He wields Hedegrim, his sword, which means if an opponent ties fight value with him, he'll be considered to have the higher fight. Combined with 3 points of might and heroic strike, it's an incredibly powerful rule. Gamling's a brilliant support hero. He has fight value 5 and is a sworn protector to Theoden, so he won't be failing any courage checks. He has his banner, which is 6 inches in range rather than 3, and crucially, any Rohan hero that spends a point of might within 6 inches of it rolls a dice. On the roll of a 6, the might point is free and isn't removed from their store.
So Theoden's buffing the troops around him, Gamling's helping out with his banner, but we need some heavy hitters, and we've got 2 of Rohan's finest, Eomer and Theodred.
Eomer's as solid as they come. He's got fight value 6, defense 7, 3 attacks, 3 wounds, 3 might and 3 fate. His sword allows him to explode 6s, meaning if he rolls a natural 6 to wound, he can roll that dice again to try and cause another wound. With potentially 8 wounding dice on the charge, he's a real threat to heroes. On the attack, Theodred is Eomer on steroids. He's got 3 attacks at fight 6 too, but on the charge he gets to re-roll all failed wounding dice. That makes him an incredibly reliable killer no matter what he's fighting. The issue is, he only has 2 wounds and 1 fate, so he's easily brought down, and he always has to charge if he's able. That's a massive issue, and it means Theodred will likely start away behind my lines, as I don't want to risk him being goaded out and killed early. The army's built from the Kingdom of Rohan army list, and the bonuses are simple. All cavalry models, so this whole army, receive +1 strength on the charge, and horse lords can save their horses from dying on the roll of a 5+ rather than a 6+.
It's a magnificent army. I'm not very well versed in all cavalry, but I've fought plenty, and I'm really excited to see how this does and how it controls. I'm definitely going to be aiming for more charge at Pelennor Fields than Faramir retaking Osgiliath, but let's see what we're up against. Although first, just a massive shout out if you're liking the look of the army list down the side of the screen. They're provided by Tabletop Admiral. Go check that out. This isn't a sponsored post or anything. It's a really useful army building tool. I use it all the time. Definitely worth a shout out. Tabletop Admiral. Let's see what the Rohan's up against.
Aaron will be using the Assault on Helms Deep army list, and he's kept it simple and thematic. This is one of our first games of the new edition. It's an army he's been talking about for a while, and simply put, it's just a massive pile of Uruk-hai. The force is built around the army bonus that has him break when 66% of his models are killed rather than 50%, so he's not messing around with any siege equipment. Instead, he's got 60 models in total who are led by 5 Uruk-hai Captains, one of which is the leader and receives an extra attack and a wound. He has 9 Uruk-hai berserkers. These guys are fight value 5 and have 2 attacks each. They also carry hand-and-a-half weapons, so it could be a real problem for me when the lines meet. There are 16 shield-bearing Uruks and 19 with pikes. This is good army building from Aaron. It'd be easy to have 2 pikes for every shield-bearer, but fighting in strict formation can mean trapping your own models and reducing the width of your battle line. This way he can support where he needs to and choose where to shield. There are 8 Uruk-hai crossbows who are a real worry, and interestingly, he's taken 3 banners. He's always been a big advocate for banners, and 3 is going to let him spread his battle line and be sure he has banner coverage wherever he goes. It'll mean that a berserker supported by 2 pikes will essentially have 5 dice to fish for a 6.
It's a really cool army, just a massive horde of Uruk-hai. I can imagine them marching on Helm's Deep, except in this world, Theodred's made it back from the Fords of Isen and has convinced his old man to go and intercept. Whether that's a good idea or not, I'm not sure. The scenario is destroy the supplies. Let's find out what that's all about, and then we'll start rolling some dice.
In Destroy the Supplies, you must destroy your opponent's supplies whilst protecting your own. Each player places 3 supply markers equally spread 12 inches in from their board edge. To destroy a supply marker, a model must be in base contact with it in the end phase without having been in a fight, cast magical powers, used a missile weapon, or be under the effects of transfix or similar spells. Armies are deployed 12 inches in from each player's board edge. You score 3 victory points for each enemy supply marker that's been destroyed. 1 victory point for each enemy supply marker that hasn't been destroyed, but that you have more models within 3 inches of. 1 victory point if you destroyed more supply markers than your opponent. 1 victory point for wounding the enemy general, or 3 if they're slain. 1 victory point for breaking the opponent, or 3 if you break them and are not broken yourself. 2 victory points if your opponent has no banners remaining at the end of the game, and 1 victory point for having at least 1 banner at the end of the game, or 2 if you have more banners at the end of the game. The game ends when one force is reduced to 25% of its starting number.
This is... so we are featuring the first Patreon painted model on the channel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Got to be somebody like Julian who's won awards and nominations at the annual, but no, Mum painted this one, as I've written on the bottom of the base, when we were down. So yeah, we're going to try and keep him alive.
Well done, Mum.
Well, no, we're not. We're going to try and kill him immediately. Yes. That was a complete lie.
Just move him to the back of the pipe block.
I drop my first warband centrally, and then once I've seen that the bulk of Aaron's army is spread across his deployment, I overload on one side of the board. I'm hoping it'll mean I can use my mobility to engage my whole force with a part of his. I've left Supply 3 unprotected because I want to keep my army close together around Theoden and Gamling. Spreading out to fight on all fronts didn't seem like a wise idea.
Genuinely don't think I've ever seen so much cavalry on one board before. 38 cavalry models. Traditionally, I think I would build Rohan with loads of heroes, Daewine, whatever, Dernelm. Just the sheer amount of cavalry is frightening. Like, I was worried I'm so outnumbered. I actually think I can do pretty well at it.
We can go 1 for 1.
Go 1 for 1, that's
Yeah.
it. You've got your pikes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, priority. Good luck, sir.
5.
4. You want it or not?
No. After you.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
I'll now be shooting first, so those 2 Uruk-hai crossbows are not going to be shooting at Theoden's horse.
I move 5 inches with my riders and bring Theoden and his royal guard to the front. Aaron reads the situation well though and tries to turn the game to be played lengthways down the board, effectively herding me into a corner. He's keen for his whole line to hit at once, which is something I'm trying to avoid. His last models to move are 2 crossbows, one of whom fails to climb over a fence, and so will be a prime target for my bows.
So I've pushed up on one flank with the intention of shooting at his crossbows. He's fallen back with the crossbows. He's pushing up here, and the game is kind of moving horizontally. I think these central objectives are going to be really important. Not that I'm giving this away, but it's not looking great. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that guy moved full, and then they're all throwing spears. So 10 shots within the way. 5s.
Maybe just stay where I was.
3 hits. 4 plus to hit the crossbowman. Okay, that's a lot of 6s so far. 1 6 and he's dead. Dead.
Just want to teach you if you're not allowed to climb.
Yeah. He's got it in the ass. He's trying to climb over the fence.
I've got 2 crossbows at this. I can see the one guy at the end. 1 hit. Up or down. Hits the rider.
5s.
Dead rider. Take off the Royal Guard, please.
You'll note on the scoreboard that Aaron started the game 2-0 up. This is because he has more banners than I do, but that could change very quickly, and with 20 points up for grabs, there's plenty to play for.
6, 4. Now what? Let you have it as well.
You let me have it again. Oh. I'll have that then. Any heroics?
No.
Okay.
You can tell from my reaction that I really didn't want priority. It's left me in a sticky situation. I'm not sure that a shooting war suits me. My 24 bows would probably outshoot his 8 crossbows, but it would mean that a hero or 2 of mine would probably get dismounted, and it's imperative that I keep them on their horses. That's how they receive their strength bonuses and their huge attack bonuses on the charge, and they're gonna need those against the sheer number of dice that Aaron can bring to a fight. So, I close the gap and invite him to close in on me, knowing that he'll be able to charge with a few the following turn, or he can retreat and concede more ground. He pushes out, and the models in the centre of the board are very close to hitting the action now.
We've got our dice box from the Baron of Dice. We're going to pick what we've got. So we've got Rohan versus Isengard. Let's see what we can find.
Isengard.
Beautiful.
Isengard.
Rohan dice there.
Nice.
Isengard dice.
Rohan dice. And what else might I go for?
I'm going to get lots of Isengard dice because I've got lots of Isengard models, so I just need to roll lots of them. Isengard.
Oh, you know what I'm going to go for Eomer, I'm going to go for these, some of the Rohan I've got on their shield.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Ooh, what's that? What do you think that is? I quite like that.
Oh, it's Gandalf's staff maybe?
Maybe gonna go.
But go support the Baron dice because there's so many dice that work for Middle Earth and they're all
We'll go the eating ones
incredible.
again because meat's back on the menu.
Oh,
So
yeah.
any dice you see in this game is Baron of Dice, and you just can't go 2 choose 5. There's a lot of Uruk-hai, but also a lot of cavalry. I've got these 4 guys running to protect this. They're not going to last long against that, but Aaron's 1 crossbowman also isn't going to last long against this. One of us.
My 1 crossbowman is going to last a lot longer than nobody.
Well, there's nobody at the moment, but they're on their way. One of us has overcommitted one side, but which one?
My Royal Guard throw their spears and kill an Uruk shield warrior before Aaron's crossbow takes an opportunistic pop shot at Eomer and his horse.
Now, it's a big shot from this crossbow with him in the way.
To hit
To
his
Eomer.
horse's ass. Hits.
Oh dear, in the way.
In the way.
Uh-oh.
Hits Eomer. Up or down. Down.
Oh no, don't.
No. You've got horse sword anyway.
Yeah, but...
Spurred on by the close call, he takes another pot shot at Gamling and his horse this time.
Goes through, up or down on Gamling. Down on Gamling. Down.
Gamling's
Gamling.
horse. Now I've got a 5+ save on the horse lord, which he has done on the 5 as well. Kingdom of Rohan.
So then up or down on the Royal Guard in front.
Yeah.
So Royal Guard. Down on
Oh,
Royal Guard.
kills the Royal Guard.
That was only 1 kill for Aaron, but a couple of very close calls for Gamling and Eomer's horses. It's enough to make me double down on committing to the charge. I also know that in this scenario, I want to be fighting in his half of the board if I can. But first, priority.
6.
2. You want it again?
No.
You want to call it any heroics?
Yes. I'm going to march with this captain.
So Eomer's going to swing into this captain, keep that group pinned there, and either Aaron has to bring his army this way or abandon a whole captain's worth of warband.
Oh no, I've only got 4 others.
But I'm hoping if I can flash kill that and get back over this way, maybe that'll not be such a bad thing for me. So, Eomer goes in. Throwing spear. Misses. No man. Okay, thanks. Sorry.
It would be a shame if somebody was to shoot into that combat.
This guy, honestly.
I charge in with Eomer and his Royal Guard. I'm desperate to kill Aaron's captain as soon as possible to bounce Eomer back to the centre of the board.
I've got a guy that can get onto the objective down here. Aaron's crossbowman won't be able to attack me unless he passes 2 climb tests on 6s. So he's going to go here.
That's the agile one.
Or we could shoot him, I suppose. that's the other option.
I move a group of 4 riders up towards Supply 3 with a view to stalling his progress a bit. I then charge a rider into one of his captains just to drain a might point.
Aaron's called a heroic march with this captain. I want to leave that captain behind his lines, so I'm going to charge a sacrificial rider into him, and if it uses up a point of might on a heroic combat, fine.
I move my overload toward the centre, thinking that Eomer and his friends will be able to bag a few easy kills and rejoin later. I leave Theoden where he is. He's my general, and with the buffs he's giving, I really don't want to overexpose him if I can help it. Aaron pushes towards my side of the board and to within charge range of Theoden, and he sends another group flanking in a kind of pincer movement. So we've kind of doubled down on our tactics. I'm pushing up this side. I'm going to get that objective unless Aaron kills that guy with a big in the way. I've charged in over here, got Gamling's banner for support, but I've made a big error in that those Royal Guard, who have charged, are out of 12 of Theoden, who's all the way over here. So actually, I've got one that's in 12 with fight value 5, but those end 2 are fight 4. And he didn't even charge. The middle is anybody's for the taking, but here, Aaron's marched forward and he's already got quite a contingent, including his super captain, coming up to this objective. I've got 4 guys here, but they're really just to kind of hold the line. I need to get Theodred and his fight 6 and re-rolling strength 5s into the fray as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, I filmed this one.
Sorry.
Just to clarify, we just missed that on camera, but he missed.
These 2 can definitely see Theoden clearly if those 2 guys weren't there.
Okay, so you need to drop those
I'm
2
gonna
guys.
do these 2 into him, which you can clearly see.
Yeah, okay.
Hits up or down. Hits up.
Oh!
I need to. So now I'll do these 2.
Yeah.
The guy in front.
Okay.
Hits up or down. Hits the horse.
No.
And then I've got then one more. I'll shoot these 2 through the guy.
Yeah.
Theoden. 1 hit. Hits
Theoden.
up or down. Hits the horse. Doesn't hit the horse.
Aaron calls a heroic combat with his captain that I'm affectionately referring to as Uruk Captain 3. He's the one with the painted face. And then I call one with Eomer against Uruk Captain 4, who looks like an Uruk-hai scout.
Eomer's calling a heroic combat on a 6, it'll be free.
Yes! Free heroic combat. Come on, Eomer. So, whose heroic combat goes up first? It's me to roll.
What?
Me.
Yours. Okay.
Okay, Eomer. Leon, we need you to film.
The purple dice are the captain, and I'll set you a target. 6.
Okay, I'll beat that. So we've got a 4, but I've got Gamling's banner.
2 points of light.
2 points of might, and then I can't afford to lose my horse.
No.
So I'm going to use 2 points of might, and then hope that they're both free with Gamling's double 6. Because it's every point of might.
Yeah.
So, okay. Any 6s, they're free.
So Eomer's down to 1.
So what'd you get
If
for
I
what'd you get
effectively spent a point of might and did a heroic combat, you know what I
however
mean?
you rationalise that. That's fine. But I'm quite happy with my 2
So just to
6s.
clarify, you get nothing for a double 2.
Yeah, can we just clarify when the rules are all a bit new? Should we check that? Does double 2 do anything?
Okay. So first 2 going against the captain,
Yeah.
using 6s.
No, double
Next.
2, does that do anything?
Next 2.
It's the same dice.
Double 2!
I just rolled 6 2s in a row. I've got 4 more dice. I now need a lot of 6s. This is terrible play by Eomer.
You've saved all the 6s, but
Yeah.
they're old.
Okay,
Many.
here we go. Oh my god!
It's not 2.
That was an absolute disaster.
That's horrendous.
There's 2 points of might to essentially knock Aaron's captain over. Jesse, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesse.
It wasn't 3 points of light, to be honest.
That was a bit of a disaster. Aaron easily wins the heroic combat and his warriors close in on Theoden. I'm hoping that the trade of a rider for a might point will prove to be worthwhile later in the game though. Back with Eomer, my royal guard that charged and was in range of Theoden drops an Uruk. Then it's a royal guard who's out of range of Theoden versus a berserker and a pair of swordsmen, and then a royal guard who's been charged by a pair of pikes.
And then I've charged here, but you've got the fight value.
Yeah, so the berserker's the purple dice. 5.
5. Banner from Gamling.
Yeah. 6. My banner. Nope.
Oh, hey! So against the berserker, well, first 2 against the berserker. No, and then the next 2. 1 wound.
1 wound. 6 up save.
You've charged me here.
Yeah. 6.
Can still win. 5 banner. You win.
Fives. No.
Well, that went okay, apart from Eomer. So, we forgot. I've got this objective, so I'm actually winning the game.
Playing for time.
Oh, banners. Yeah,
Playing for time.
So I've lost a few points of might on Eomer, but it's not been a bad turn for me. I got a vital 3 point of might from Gamling, and without it, Eomer would probably be horseless. And I'm actually winning the game as I've destroyed supply 4.
You've just got a
3.
I've just got a 3. 4.
Do you want it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I want it. So I've just won priority. The lines will be clashing.
Aaron calls a heroic move with Uruk Captain 1 in the centre of the board. I counter with Theoden. He then calls on with the scout-looking captain, knowing that even if he loses the roll-off, he will be able to get the charge with at least one batch. I then do what I should have done to start with, and call one with Gamling. He finishes up by calling a march with his general, leaving each of his 5 heroes with 1 might point remaining.
So everybody's got one.
Yeah.
Awesome. This is a huge roll-off. Oh. Leon was like, Cameron, let's go. Need to roll high for me to win this. Here we go. Oh, that is a disaster.
That roll means Theoden is now facing off against the captain, and I don't have the charge. It's then Gamling's heroic move, and in hindsight, I should have called the move with just Gamling. If I'd have won the roll-off, Gamling would have been able to reach this rider, who could have pinned Aaron's captain. Maybe another point of might wasted with Theoden there. Gamling helps Eomer's lot get the charge, and on my full move phase, I managed to sneak Theodred into combat. I finished my move by shuffling 4 riders into a position to cover supply 3, and I confidently checked to make sure Aaron can't reach it this turn.
They're going to pop up 5. How far from this thing? 6.3. Ha. Okay, that's all I can do.
So, Cameron, I was just about to correct Jake, and then he went, ha, I am 6.3 away, but, Jake, you know when I heroic marched, how many inches of movement does that add to my 6-inch movement? Is it 0.3 or is it 3? I'm struggling. Can you remind me? I was literally just about to say it, and then you went, ha, and I was like,
I'm going to shoot all 4 of them down anyway, so it's fine.
good job there's 5 of them there.
Let's face it, I deserve to lose that supply now. Not my proudest moment. With the rest of his move, Aaron brings his numbers to bear in the centre of the board, trapping a few of my warriors, and it's just not looking too good for me right now.
So we've got a lot of combats going on here. We've got Gamling and Eomer in combat. Theodred, Aaron's captains, and then loads of berserkers, and then he's broken through down here completely. And unless I have a really good shoot phase, he is going to be taking that. 4 shots, doesn't make a difference if he's a throwing spear or not. So into there, here we go, needing 5s. And they've all missed. Great. Your shots, what are you thinking? You've got 6 crossbows.
So I've got
Into Eomer's
these 2 can
combat.
clearly see Eomer, as can actually these. So I've got 4 shots that can clearly see Eomer. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do 4 shots into Eomer's combat. 1 hit. Do I hit you or me? I hit you, up or down. I hit the horse.
Oh, don't kill this horse.
What's his defense?
Armoured horse, well done, Jesse!
And I've got 2 more shots into the same combat, but through the house. 2 hits. Do I hit the house? 1 hits the house. 1 hits the combat. Do I hit my own guy?
That was a lot of rolling for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So Aaron's called heroic combat against this rider of Rohan down here, and then one with this siege captain here. Oh, that's just how he looks. I've called one with Gamling, Eomer, and Theodred. So it's going to be a very killy turn. Roll off to see where we start, and I had priority, didn't I?
Yeah.
So a high roll will do me. 5. Me first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that everyone likes conversion corner, so I thought I'd show off the Theodred that I made. There's quite a few similar ones knocking around on the internet, but the official model kind of leaves a bit to be desired. So this is a Theoden, bought second hand,
with the spare parts of an Eomer. So I built my Eomer with throwing spears and helmet. So I've used his face and shaved off the beard and given him a sword, and then on the other side we've got a shield, and then that's throwing spear is from the Durnelm kit. And then on foot it's largely the same, although his arm with the shield has fallen off since coming back from Edinburgh where we film, and I can't find it. But same deal, spare sword arm, Eomer's face, shave the beard off, use a Theoden model as a base, but really, really happy with those. Let's get back to the battle. And we're going to start with Theodred.
Okay. Berserker's purple dice. So your target 6.
Theodred's going to be green.
Oh, happy with D5.
So you've won that because I'd have to use 2 points of might with Theodred. But you're going to kill his horse again.
You got a horse lord.
I know. I want to wipe that banner out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I've got to decide basically Theodred's horse, which isn't an armoured horse, even though that model looks like it is, versus the berserker. But 2 points of might is a lot, but I think I should. I'm due to get another one back. Oh, you stressed me out. I'm going to spend them. I've got Aaron's running out of might. I've got Theoden there with loads of might. Are they free? No.
So it's Theodred out of might points.
Theodred and Eomer out of might points, both for the same reason, trying to protect the horse.
Right. You're guided by that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good move. I think that's yeah.
I'm not sure. Right, Theodred's attacks, re-rolling them all.
That was a huge, huge gamble. I'm aware that Aaron's running out of might, and I still have some with Theoden and Gamling. I also know that Aaron's banners are bringing him so many extra dice to the fight and giving him victory points. I charged Theodred into the back of his lines and right into one. And then it's on to Aaron's siege veteran styled captain, who's looking to punch through and double up on Theoden.
Siege veteran captain on
So
the
this one
Royal
on one royal
Guard. So
guard.
you get one die. I charged it all over here.
2.
4. And then strength 5, defense 6.
5.
Dead.
Oh.
He makes his kill, but Theoden's job hasn't changed. He'll simply have to roll a 6 when it comes to it.
So we'll do Eomer now.
Yeah. I'll shield. I'll set your target. 5.
5. Go on, Eomer. 5 will do it.
Banner.
Oh, don't banner me. Don't banner me.
6.
Oh!
My banner. I've used Eomer's last point of might, so.
Nope.
Oh.
Just gonna symbolic. Can we get me taking the prone markers off these two, please? Thank you. There we go. Not prone anymore, and I'm just gonna move him back full inch. Thank you.
I have not been spending my might well. This is not good. That's 2 might on Eomer wasted. 3 might on Eomer wasted.
Sorry to Jesse.
I'm sorry, Jesse. There's 3 might on Eomer wasted because it's 1 for the heroic combat and 2 for the last round where he essentially spent 3 points of might, and then obviously I've just done the same with Theodred. That's terrible.
Aaron's captain in the middle easily kills the rider that he was bullying and catapults himself into a bunch of warriors behind my line and toward the supplies. Then it's the final heroic of the turn with Gamling.
I'll give you a target. 6.
6.
Oof.
Gamling, well done. 4s because +1 strength on the charge, so 4s on green. Well, I'll get a reroll, but he's dead. He's dead.
I move him toward the centre of the board where Theoden will now be able to make the most of his banner effect. With the heroics done, the combat phase fully begins with my Royal Guard on the charge against a berserker, a pike and 3 sword Uruks. He manages to not only survive, but kills the berserker and a swordsman. Then we exchange blows. 2 riders die, a swordsman dies, another rider dies, and then a pike dies, before it's Theodred against a banner and a pikeman.
So Theodred gets a 6. So against the banner guy, dead. On the other guy.
Yeah.
Rerolling all of them. I need to reroll them all because that was absolutely terrible. Oh, he's done it on the 4.
Yeah.
Oh. Gamling.
6.
3. Banner. 6.
So it's
a
tied.
roll off. So this is Gamling versus a berserker roll off. I think Gamling's horse really needs this to be high.
What's Gamling's defense?
6.
Okay, I'll attack Gamling.
Ooh,
1 wound on Gamling.
I'll take the wounds, that's fine.
Banner, he's got a banner. Victory points.
Oh, yeah.
Killing his horse
Yeah.
doesn't save anything.
A royal guard drops a pikeman, and then the pikeman painted by our mum survives some blows from another royal guard.
But our mum's guy just needs a pro marker. Mum, we know you're watching. You guys survived. He's prone, so he's lying on the floor like an absolute coward, but he is alive.
He can crawl away though.
And now, crucially, we've got Theoden against 2 captains. If Theoden rolls a 6 because of his sword, he will win the fight.
So I set you a target?
You set me a target. Go on. You've got 1 might on your purple dice.
Oh,
that's a bit of a fluff.
That's not what you needed.
Theoden. 5. That'll do it. Nothing you can do, is there?
No.
And I've not knocked you over or anything like that. Against the one with might.
Wait, the one with might is in shield wall.
Oh, then against the one without the might.
No, it's 6 anyway, actually.
We get one with might.
Yeah.
No wins.
No wins.
So, bit of a disaster with Eomer. His heroic combat not coming off. I have won that side of the battlefield. In the middle, I thought I was going to get absolutely smashed.
Sorry, say that again?
I'm doing over there.
You said you would have 1.
Okay, I've not won. I'm
pile of Uruk-hai and mind points over there.
I'm winning that
Yeah,
side
okay,
of the
I'll
battle.
concede you're winning. You definitely won it.
I'm winning that side of the battlefield. In the middle, I thought it was going to be much worse for me. And obviously, Theoden could have died. Theodred's lost a lot of might, well, all his might, but he has cleared a bit of a gap there and saved some of my guys. And then it all goes badly wrong, and Aaron is taken this objective. 1 objective each.
So how many do I need to kill to break you?
Oh shit. 20 dead. Another 11.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many more do I need to break you, Aaron?
1, 2,
50.
3. So you killed 13, so just the 27.
Theodred's in there now, and he's going to go loco.
Yeah.
Right, I need a priority here.
Priority. 4.
5.
Okay. Big.
Every point of might is massive now. I've had some bad plays and bad uses of might and lost a lot of models, but I'm very much in the game, despite now falling behind. Every time I win priority, it'll drain a point of might or 2 from Aaron. If I can get him to the point of having no might whilst I have some remaining, I can really make my cavalry charges count.
So Aaron's just called a heroic move with the captain with the painted face. Gamling's counter-called it. If I roll a 6, it's going to be 3 for him. 3. Gamling's out of might now.
I'm also going to call it with the captain, scout captain.
Okay. Roll off, see whose heroic move goes off first. Aaron's.
Aaron uses his move to push well into my half of the board within touching distance of supply 2. He's also swarmed a small group of riders and Gamling who's had his heroic move cancelled. That means he can now take his 2nd heroic move of the turn.
As soon as he's out of might, I'm okay.
Well, I've only got 1 point over there.
I know, that's it. And Theoden's got a couple in the middle, so I just need to survive another turn, but yeah, that might be quite hard.
Aaron's job's pretty simple here. Engage Eomer to frustrate him and pick and choose a couple of other fights he might be able to win.
This is carnage.
It's not ideal.
You have punched through the middle though.
Yeah, but it's at what cost, Aaron? At what cost?
Either side of the centre isn't looking great, but I do have a bit of wriggle room now on my move with Theodred and the warriors around him. It has to be said though, I'm struggling and question marks will be raised about who should be piloting these Patreon armies.
So where's Theoden? Oh, Theoden's so far away. Theoden is so useless. Great, Eomer's in
sorry to Jesse.
Oh. Jesse, if I pull this back though, I mean, we're on for a comeback here, Jesse.
And then I nip out for a second during Aaron's move.
I'm going to get a jelly sweet, don't cheat. Stop cheating, you bastard.
Oh, no, I've just had a great move. I've just had a great move. No, I'll talk you through it when you get back in, don't worry.
One of the other guys just managed to do 12-inch move.
Which one of my guys just died?
So I had this guy with a pike wasn't doing anything because he had to stay within 6, but then I put him in and then I managed to link them through it, so now he is.
While I was out of the room.
While you're out of the room.
So, interesting over here. I'm hoping Eomer can still do a bit of work without his might points. Gamling is at risk here. He's only fighting the one berserker and he's got a guy who's charging them, but obviously the fight value is even. Aaron's dice just might pull him out the bag there. But Theoden, or Theodred, has deleted the banner that was there. Theoden is fighting a pair of captains, which is less than ideal. And over here it all goes a bit worse, but I've only really got a hold up to where this objective is. So we're doing okay. The issue is his two objectives are pretty secure as well, and crossbows can still fight well. But Jesse, we're gonna do it. It's a tough game. I mean, the dead pile is, how many have I killed there?
13.
13 dead to 9 dead.
Okay.
So, but a lot of mine is Royal Guard, and also all my might. Okay. Shoot first, you got any shooting?
Yes. 6 crossbows into Theodred.
6. Wait, what? Into his combat?
Theodred's
Okay.
combat, yeah. 3 hits.
Do you hit your go?
2
Ooh.
hits on my guy. Do the hit on Theodred first, up or down. Hits its horse. No, on my guy, dead.
Thanks,
5% of the kills are do me now.
thanks, Sam. Any heroics for myself?
No, I've only got my captain left.
Yeah, and I've got Theoden, who doesn't need to heroic strike because of his sword, so I'll stick as well. Let's start firing.
Yep.
Yeah.
5.
Charged everywhere. 5.
I've got the fight value.
You've got the fight value.
Take that guy. Yeah. That crossbow guy's been there for 3
Yeah,
seconds.
he's just absolutely smashing it. At the back there.
Yeah. 3.
4.
I think I've got my banner. Yeah. 5.
Oh, you've won that.
Dead.
Aaron's banner coming in clutch there, and it leads to a kill. 2 more riders quickly follow.
Eomer against 1.
I'll attack. 1. Banner. 5.
Gamling's banner.
Ooh.
Don't.
I'll attack Eomer's horse. No.
It's not Eomer's horse. It's Firefoot.
I'll attack Fire. I'm not learning any horse names. They're just meat. That was a good look.
Gamling will save because he's got banner, so we'll do him in a moment. So we've got a 2-on-1 to me, and I've charged with 1.
5.
6. No banners anymore. Dead.
It's nice to have a kill, but a Royal Guard dies quickly after, and then one of his captains kills a rider.
Oh my god.
It's been a bad turn.
This is not good. Right, I need to get 2 kills here because I've charged in. Royal Guard.
6. No pressure.
No banner.
5.
5s. What's happening? This is not good.
Are you breaking? Are you...
No, I'm alright. And then here.
Behind us. 6.
Oh no.
Dead.
That white hand is showing up a lot.
Okay, so we've got. It's only Gamling and Theoden left now, so I can't be broken this turn. I could just throw the whole terrain over and end the game that way. That's probably a good idea.
Theoden's combat's up next, and I'll win if I can match his roll.
But purple and the black dice are the captains.
Yep.
5.
I've rolled a 3. Banner. Oh, if he's in, he's probably not in. I've got a 6, but I don't think he's in. Ooh. Leon, independent adjudicator. I'm gonna. There's a of discontent.
I'm going to hold it over. I'm going to hold it over the guy, and you are going to look at the other the 6. All right?
Wait, what? He's looking. I'll look. Why is
He's
he
like,
looking?
you watch it, right? So I'm. So that is 100%. That is
He's
on
good.
his thing,
He's
right?
good.
He's hit him.
Is it?
He's catching him. Yes.
Captains. No runes, but that's fine by me.
Saved by the bevel of the official Warhammer bases there. And then Gamling kills a berserker as the last combat of the turn.
Interesting.
Interesting. I absolutely butchered
Where I have no riders here. Where's all my riders?
They're not hiding behind that building.
But where is all your might? My might is lacking. Yours is gone. You've
You
got
mate,
one.
you nearly lost your mate there.
Yeah.
Right, I need this priority. I need to drain that might point for me to go.
Theoden surviving by the skin of his teeth has kept me in this game, but I will break next turn. My inexperience with cavalry is showing, and I simply have to win priority.
2.
1.
Do I
What a
want
swing.
I'm going to take it.
So Theoden has 2 might, and that's my only might left in the game. He's going to have to call it, but Aaron will probably be able to get someone that will be able to intervene. But I'm going to call it with Theoden.
Okay.
Aaron's might point is a little out of the way, and so I have an uncontested heroic move. I charge Theoden into one of the captains he was previously facing, and then I maneuver the rest of my riders in a way that allows Theodred to charge the other. If luck's with me, I could drop them both here. Gamling charges into a pair of pikes, and the middle of the board doesn't look so bad for me.
Leon, you've been filming. Who's your money on? What he's saying here, so can we just clarify that? He laughed like, this is a hard question. There are 65 more Uruk-hai, but he knows that Aaron's controlling them.
I feel I have more Uruk-hai now than when I started.
It's because you definitely outnumber me more.
I think IMG's got a real job in his hands.
Okay. Okay.
It's very tight. I think it's tight, but I think you've got a job in your hands because I think you've not got as much might as I think you might need.
I actually concur. You mean because I've got one might?
Yes.
Aaron does what you'd expect, which is the right thing, and he pushes right up to supply 2, but he doesn't quite have the reach to get there this turn. On my turn, I charge him where I can, and I do have 2 riders move up towards supply 5. It's defended by a few crossbows, but I need to punch through them. The shoot phase is ineffectual, and there are no heroics declared for the combat phase, so it's straight into the fighting. And we start with a heartbreaking death.
1-on-1. 5.
6.
Banner. Nope.
Dead.
Oh, that's Mum's guy. My Patreon painted model. So you're killing Patreon models and you're using them badly?
It's not a good day for the Patreon.
Say sorry, Mum.
Mum, thanks for supporting the Patreon. Please don't leave.
I kill a swordsman in exchange for a rider before Eomer fights.
Then we'll do Eomer. I'll attack you actually. 1. I've got my banner.
3 dice.
3 dice. Banner.
Needing 5s. That'll do it.
And then we'll do the captain and the banner.
Yeah.
Banner's purple dice. 5.
And I've just got 1 dice, haven't I?
Yeah.
5.
So I
You've
win.
won that. Not dead.
Oh, you've cleared out there a little bit.
A pair of riders kill another swordsman, and then Gamling kills the 2 pikes that he was fighting, using his fight 5 and his strength 5 on the charge.
Come on, Jesse. That's what's that? 6 guys for 1 so far this turn.
Jump 5 those across.
This is going well.
Theoden's there.
Theoden, this is
So I'm going to
massive.
go 2-handed with the berserker.
Yeah.
Then I've got the captain. And then I've got 5 guys, which are the white dice.
I suppose I've got the 5. You set me a target. Ooh.
5.
5
Got
to be
a banner. Got a banner.
Theoden. Come on. 6.
Yes, can't do anything about it.
Then.
Did you not charge? Yeah, you charged.
Oh, I did charge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on, nice. So I'm 5s on his captain, so I am going to go for the captain. I'll do 1 on the berserker first, clear the berserker out. Need him 4s. 1 wound.
Berserker save. No.
Dead, so that's a berserker.
Dead.
So I've got 2 more sets of 2 to go to the captain. I'll do them 1 set of 2 at a time in case I kill him. No, but I'll do 1 wound. 2 runes, you need to fatal die. Oh, past it. This turn's going badly wrong for you.
Well, I've had 3 combats against Theoden now and not...
Done nothing.
Okay, let's do Theodred.
Theodred, right, this is the one I want to get some kills with. Come on, Theodred, get the ball rolling.
I set your target. 5. 6, sorry, 6.
6 has done it though, and I get to re-roll failed here. And I'm strength 5 on the charge, so 5's on the captain. So first attack, re-roll them. No wounds, so that's 1 attack. Second attack,
1 wound.
1 wound,
Take.
taking that.
Yeah.
Third attack, re-rolling. Dead. And then his last
And on the
attack,
last guy, hold on.
dead.
Dead.
Oh, Theodred.
Just came in there.
Oh,
Saved the day.
come on, Theodred. We're back in it. And I quote Leon, Jake's got a job on. Wait, that sounds weird.
Oh, no.
The turn started so well, but Rohan fans, avert your eyes, because the next 4 kills are all riders of Rohan.
So, really, really good turn for me, except I was about to say I'm not broken, but I forgot they were there. I'm broken. That has put me up to 21. 20 would have broken me, so I'm going to be taking courage test now. Massive priority roll. I'm going to obviously.
I'm going to roll it now. 2.
He's got a 2. You deserve that. I got.
It was worth it.
Hope you enjoyed
It
that.
ruined his intro. No, I'll let it go.
You letting it go? Definitely?
Yeah.
Okay, we're game on.
I'll be keeping most of my army in place with Theoden. I'd like to send Theodred out to start destroying supplies, but he has to charge, and Aaron's crossbows are out of his movement range. So it's down to Eomer, who has to spend a will to pass his courage test to start destroying the supplies. But he's a man on a mission now, and he even makes a kill with his throwing spear.
Throwing spear. Hits. Dead.
Dead.
I've now got a few big courage checks to take because these guys, a few of them don't have bodyguard. So this guy, to deal with this crossbow, just out of principle, he's gone. He's gone. Great. We'll go for this guy. Stays. He's again wrapping around, but he stays. This guy's got bodyguard. He's going to go into the captain, like that. And then this guy needs to stay. He can never tag the objective. Gone. This guy stays. Just some back courage checks. Why do I unanimously bad with courage checks? You happy with it?
Yeah.
Let's take a minute.
Just touching this side of it, yeah. He's got some crossbows to take. And then this guy will wrap like that. Throwing spear. If he can do it, he'll be able to get an objective as well. Hits.
6.
Oh. I don't know how many the crossbows can kill, so I've got 4 coming from that side, potentially 1 from that side. They can kill, okay. So I do know how many. But how many will they? Because I also want to get to that objective. I'm going to move 1 more onto that one. And I'm going to put 1 more, hopefully in throwing spear range, but if not, just as close as possible. Over this way. It's nice to have priority for a turn, I'll tell you. Make sure he's at 6.
I don't know, it's got a lot of thinking.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 left. 6 more.
6
Game
more.
done.
So I'm 6 models off being at 25%, which will end the game. I'm about to take a supply, and Aaron will inevitably heroic combat into one this turn, but he won't be able to destroy it, as you can't if you've been in combat. He has his banners, which are worth points for him, but one of them's in combat too. We start the shoot phase with a royal guard riding at 4 crossbows.
Basically, 1 throwing spear to save himself being shot by a crossbow. 5. Nope.
4 crossbow shots at him.
Oh, up or down.
I'll do the rider first. Dead rider.
On the horse.
Dead horse as well.
That was very Faramir.
Yeah.
Any heroics from you first?
Yes. Surprisingly, I'm going to heroic combat with my general.
Am I going to use my last point of might to heroic combat as a counter? He's not going to get anywhere. No, I'm going to save my last point of might and hope I can just not lose 5 guys. If I lose 5 guys, Aaron's going to win.
It's 4 because of those crossbows.
Oh, it's 4. And really it's 3 because of that heroic combat.
Just to clarify, it is 5 models. Aaron's got mixed up here.
So I just somehow need to survive this turn. Then I've got the might next turn and it could all change. I've got to survive. I'll set your target.
There's my captain.
Oh, mine. Oh, okay.
Captain. Kills
He's
him.
dead.
He's dead.
Aaron charges into my guys from the heroic combat and picks and chooses where he thinks the kills will come from. A royal guard dies, and then he confuses me.
I think you made a mistake there.
What do you think should have done?
So, my banner isn't in combat, my other banner isn't. That banner was. If you killed that banner, I had the opportunity to shield in all these combats to then not end the game when I went drawing.
Oh,
If you'd have killed that banner, that would have had the same banners.
I think I understand.
So, like, it's fine.
You said banner a lot.
I had it in my head, I knew I wanted that combat going early.
Somebody on the internet thinks you're very clever, right?
Thanks. Our attack.
6s.
Oh, reroll, banner. No.
Dead. And then Eomer. I'll do it.
Banner.
And then 4s all around with Eomer. That bit. I can't afford to risk Gamling next. He's obviously my banner, so we're going to save her.
Don't forget Gamling. I was fighting the line down guy.
Oh, Gamling can't die, but I don't want to get him pushed back an inch. That could be vital. Look at it last turn.
Another rider dies, and now if I lose 2 more models, the game will end.
We'll do Theoden.
So sorry, Theoden's fighting the lighting down guy and these two.
2, yeah.
Yeah. So I've got 3 dice.
So have I.
4.
Oh, 1 on a 5.
I've got a banner.
Oh, sorry. So that's his other attack.
Banner. No.
So it's all same difference. 5s, 1 dead. And then the last one. Dead. 2 dead. I am eventually getting through you, just not quite fast enough.
You know you've got like 6 guys left, don't you?
I think it was the if I'd not burnt Eomer's might early and Theodred. Yeah, this one here, then so you've got
2 on 1.
Yeah.
6 is. Okay, that was the kill that I needed because that wasn't what I was expecting. I hope I've worked out the victory points right.
Theodred. So
Okay,
this should be a safe bet for me.
Captain and a guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
4.
Okay.
I think I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got that. I've got no might. I'll take the win on Theodred.
That's a shame.
Well, we've got 2 basically left. You just need to get one of them.
Yeah.
We'll go here.
I'll go 2-handed on the purples. 6.
Okay. So this is to end the game.
Game ends.
Game. Great.
Sorry for Aaron's lack of dramatic flair there, but the game does end, and it's been great. 1 more rider dies after the fact, and then we need to work out who's actually won.
That is it. I'm at 25%, so the game is done. I take this objective over here, though. Then you heroic combated into this, so you actually don't get that objective. You would have got it next time, but it ends now. We're going to quickly calculate the victory points, but I think you've just scraped to win there.
Just scraped to win.
Just scraped to win. Good game, though. Really enjoyed it. Really like the armies. Let's count. And how many did I actually kill of you? There's 4 more dead there. So I think you're not broken, but you're close to. So basically, it's come down to I've got more of the objectives. Aaron's got more models in range of this one, but I've got more overall. So I'm winning at that point. But then, what did you? Oh, you broke me. I didn't break you.
Yeah.
So that swings to your to even again. And then it came down to Aaron's got more banners left than I have. So I get 1 for having a banner left. Aaron's got 2 banners left. So he's got more banners, so he gets 2 points instead of 1. It's 9-8. Great game.
What game? Well done, boys.
Very good.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for filming.
I can't believe how close that was at the end.
Thank you so much for watching and for putting up with a little bit of a breaking content there while we go and do some filming. We filmed 8 battle reports in total. There's a few more planned, and then we've got the GT in March, so there'll be a tournament review for that. I'm halfway through building Amon Hen, and there's lots of other little surprises as well in the works. But thank you so much for watching, and more importantly, thank you to the Patreons that are popping up at the side of the screen now. You're making the whole channel great, so thank you very much. We'll see you again very soon. Genuinely don't think I've seen...
Stop. Sorry. How is it?
Because I'm hanging upside down.
2. Banner? No. Oh yeah, banner. Yeah. No. Didn't banner. Gamling's banners were not very useful. No. apart from that one time.
We kept the general alive, then kept 2 points of might in the game, which meant you charged everybody here. Gamling's banner, without Gamling's banner, and if we'd have allowed that rule in to go for that 6 inches and a millimetre, which is what it was, this is dead, and I win. I've already won. We're eating pizza, right?
6 inches less than a millimetre.
We're eating pizza, right?
Gamlin's not done much this term.
Yeah. And I gave him all of my points.
Yeah, would you waste them?
Oh, stupid Gamlin. Stupid Gamlin.
Let's do